Okay, here we are, back again with the Lasonic TRC-975. Finally got my parts, been searching for them for a while. This was the last one to come in. This is just a replacement for the fast forward button that's chipped. I've got the knob for the radio, and I have a knob for the mic mix, and I have a button for the power. Okay, so all these parts arrived. Some of them are a little bit dirty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean them up, hot soapy water, and while I'm at it I may as well do the rest of them as well. It's easier to clean them off the box than it is on the box, if you know what I mean. So we'll get straight to that. I'll get some hot soapy water and then get these soaking. Okay, I've got some hot soapy water, so I'm just going to pop these in to soak. It'll be easier to clean once the dirt's loosened off. So I'm going to take some of the other buttons off as well and put them in. You've got to be careful when you do this so you don't scratch them. So what I like to use is maybe like a piece of cloth and a pair of pliers. Just pop them over the top and gently pull. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. Get that in there. Other one. Just be careful when you do it. You don't wiggle them too much. Just pull them straight. Okay. Oops. It's a bit stiff. Okay. No damage. No, it's okay. Alright, and then the buttons. Right, not too much pressure on these because I don't want to crack them. Okay, it's going to require maybe a screwdriver just to prise them off. Okay, well they came off. I just used a screwdriver, just slightly prise them up very gently. And these ones look quite clean actually, so I don't know. Let's take a look at one. Yeah, it's not too bad, but seeing as we're here, we may as well do them all. Okay, so occasionally when you get these boxes, they're, you know, obviously they're old and parts may be missing. eBay or somewhere like that, you can generally find somebody selling one, a broken one. Maybe they're parting it out, something like that. That's how I find my parts. For the rest of it, this speed belt, I'm not sure if that, yeah, it can come out. Ah, no then. It's got something behind it. Can we get that out? No, I think not. It's got a little flange behind it, so we're not going to get that off, so we'll just have to polish it in situ. Okay, I'm going to remove the tape deck as well to replace that button, and let's see how difficult it is to take them all off to clean or just clean them in situ. Let's try that. Okay, so we've got the box laid down. We're going to remove the screws that hold the tape deck into the box. It's just 4 screws. Fairly simple. And this, of course, would be how you would replace a couple of the belts anyway, because there's some belts that you need to hook around the motor, and to get to the front of the motor you really need to take the deck out. Okay, so once it's unscrewed, you just have to take the deck out. Okay, so the buttons of course will be holding it in, so you have to gently prise it off. This is proving a bit more hassle than it looks. Okay. Ah, there you go, there's the problem. I left the tape in. So let's find the button to release. Okay. Take the tape out. It should be easier to come out. There you go. Okay, alright, so it's got all wires attached to it, be careful. Alright, okay, so these buttons, they looks like they just clip on, so maybe a little screwdriver underneath. If I can find my screwdriver. Maybe okay, yep, they just unclip very gently. This plastic is, I don't know, this box is 30 years old or something like that, so the plastic will be brittle. So just go nice and easy. Take the buttons off. And remember, the buttons have an up and a down, okay, so the upper is with three stripes on it. Is it 3 stripes? Yeah, 3 stripes, and the bottom is just plain, okay, so when you put them in, remember the 3 stripes go to the top. Nice and gentle. It would be a shame to break it now that we've got it actually working. This is just cosmetic work. Okay. And all the buttons are the same. Exactly the same. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's it. The deck's out and the buttons are off. So I'll just put this back. Just lay it down. Won't bother putting the screws back yet. Well, saying that, I should put a couple in just to hold it while I put this out of the way. So let's just get one in here on this side, one in the other. Now there's a couple of black wires, okay, the earthing wires. They need to go between the screw and the chassis of the deck. Okay, so make sure you put those back if you do disassemble it. Okay, that'll do for now. 2 screws left over. I shall put them in later once I've cleaned up. Okay, alright, so we've got our hot soapy water, and what I'm going to do is I've just covered up the box so it doesn't get damp. I scrub these. I'm going to leave this one as a control, okay? You can see how dirty it may be, if you can focus. Bit yellowing on the chrome. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this broken one as a control, and we'll put all the other ones into the liquid. Alright, got my trusty toothbrush, just agitate it a little bit, and I'm going to leave it to soak for at least 15 minutes or so, and then I'll come back and give it a little scrub and see if some of that grime can get loosened off. Alright, we'll be back soon. Oh, you can see, I don't know if you can really see that, but that button there, pretty dirty on the chrome finish. Yeah, so be interesting to see what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, just leave that for now, and we'll be back soon. Okay, so we're back. It's been 15-20 minutes. You can see that some of the dirt has come off, and some of it isn't. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, so I mean, look, you can see the yellowish. I don't know, maybe it's been in a house with a smoker, or it's just grime. I don't know, but little scrub with a toothbrush. Yeah, looking a lot better, right? Okay, so I'm just going to do the rest of these. Let's have a look. Oh, you see how shiny that comes up? That's nice, yeah? Okay, so I'm just going to do the rest of them, and then we'll be putting the parts back in. Okay, just wanted to show you the difference between the two. So that was the control one, the one that's broken, and one that's been cleaned up. Okay, so all I've done is just really soaked it in a bit of warm soapy water, agitated it with a toothbrush, just left it to soak a little bit longer, and then polished it off. As you can see, massive difference, yeah? While we're cleaning the buttons, we may as well clean the outside of the case as well. Some of the chrome work on the speaker surrounds. Okay, so what I'm just going to use is metal polish. Okay, I use it for the car. Just put a little bit on the cloth, and then attempt to give it a little polish. Let's see if we can see any difference. I believe this stuff is slightly abrasive. Don't want it too crazy. Okay, don't know if you can see the difference there. Certainly for me it looks a lot shinier. It's not as pitted. So I shall continue with the rest of the surround on this side, and then of course on the other side as well as maybe do this part as well. Okay, so join me once that's completed. Well, to be honest, it looks like it's going to take ages to complete this. Very slow process. Putting a bit of cream on. And then rubbing it. But certainly you can tell it's working, because it starts off rough, obviously with a bit of pitting in the plastic, but then after it's been rubbed a couple of times over, I think you may be able to see the difference, how shiny it becomes. So I'm going to crack on with this. I'm going to finish the video here, and then post this, and then carry on cleaning, and then show you the results in the next video when I reassemble.